Welcome to Aqua Talks, where marketing meets bold, game-changing ideas. Join your hosts, Larry Aldrich and Mady Dudley, as they explore the art and science of cutting through the noise, capturing attention, and fostering meaningful connections with your audience. Whether you're a destination marketer, government contractor, or simply passionate about the transformative power of marketing, Aqua Talks offers engaging discussions, fresh insights, and actionable strategies designed to inspire and inform.
Hello and welcome back to Aqua Talks, the marketing podcast where you can get tips and tricks whether you're a pro in marketing or you're just getting started in the travel, tourism, federal space. I'm Mady Dudley. I'm the PR director of Aqua Marketing and Communications. I am joined, as always, with my co-host, Larry Aldrich.
Hi, I'm Larry Aldrich, President and CEO of Aqua Marketing and Communications. Today, we're going to dip a little bit into my background where I started this in the federal industry. Before we dive into the conversation about federal procurement and marketing overall, we were having a little conversation earlier about the time I went to Vegas and went to the rodeo and got a lasso. It was a great conversation until it got to the point where I was told I got a child's training lasso. So we're going to talk a little bit about an industry trend, cowboy tourism, since I clearly failed. Mady, talk to me a little bit about cowboy tourism and try to make me feel better.
So it's true. A lot of people these days are really wanting to go on vacation and feel like a cowboy. I don't know if it's Yellowstone or because of Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, but Travel and Leisure, the very popular travel publication, came out with their 2025 tourism trends, and cowboy tourism was one of the top 3. So this could mean anything from, going to Montana and trying to pretend like you're Kevin Costner, or, going to Texas and going to the rodeo, which I also have done. But tell me a little bit more about this lasso story.
Well, this lasso, I went to a rodeo in Vegas. Really, it was actually amazing rodeo. It was the trade show was held at the convention center right across from Resorts World. And a couple friends went to the trade show. I saw some things that I've never seen before, coming from a little bit of an inner city boy. And at the Cowboy Rodeo, I thought was pretty exciting. So I went to the trade show. I saw some lassos. I wanted a cowboy hat, but wasn't really sure which one I wanted. So I grabbed a lasso. So I grabbed this lasso, and then we went to the bar, went to a party at Resorts World. Uh-huh. And one of the contestants from the rodeo came over to me one time. We had a drink together. He laughed at me and said, "You do know that is a child's training lasso you have there." Oof. I was happy. I was on top of the world. I thought I just needed a horse and a hat, and I was good to go. But it was a child's training lasso, which I eventually gave to a friend of mine who owns a horse farm.
Okay. So it's been actually put to good use. So at least there's that.
It's actually put to good use. Good. So it was fun.
That reminds me of this story I have. I was in Texas with my friends, and we went to Billy Bob's. Has anyone ever heard of Billy Bob's? It's the biggest honky tonk in the world. And inside of the honky tonk, they also have a rodeo. So we went to go to rodeo, but then outside of the rodeo, they have a photo op. So you're all sitting on this bucking bronco, and they have a bunch of different cowboy hats that you can put on. So the magnet from that day is still hanging on my fridge because we're all sitting with cowboy hats riding this bucking bronco. And it's one of my most cherished pictures, honestly.
Did you have a cowboy hat on?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Did you have the boots?
No. Yes, I did, actually, because we were going to go two-stepping after.
Okay.
Larry, I loved hearing about your vacation, and I know our viewers would love to get you to know you a little bit more. So can you just start off by talking a little bit about your background?
I have an MBA in marketing management. I bring over 20 years of experience of marketing and communications experience. I started in the federal industry. I've worked in the private sectors. And since Aqua Marketing and Communications, I'm doing a deep dive into tourism, destination, and hospitality.
And I know you also have some background in federal procurement. Specifically to your experience there, I would love some pointers for anybody who's wanting to get started in that space.
Federal procurement, marketing to the federal government, it's a unique field. It's a field where you have to do your research. You have to understand the FAR. You have to understand the language of the federal government, a lot of the do's and the don'ts. The FAR is the Federal Acquisition Regulation. That's basically laws. And who you sell to, how you sell to them, how you market to them, and finding the decision makers. And a lot of it is making sure you follow the rules. A lot of those rules in federal procurement are laws.
If I was a decision maker in those spaces, why would I want to hire Brensis or Aqua?
It starts off in the solicitation process, or the RFP, request for proposal. We would put a lot of that in the proposal. And why Brensis or Aqua? Brensis is the parent company of Aqua. Both companies together, both brands together is one. We have the same staff. We are a full service marketing and communications agency. We can provide a full complement of marketing and communication services, from PR to social media to video production to you name it, we do it, all the way from program management, account management. We provide those services. We are a company full of educated professionals. We have everyone in the organization has a strong background in their field, in the verticals that we have set up. Verticals can, being creative, being public relations, social media, what have you. We're a strong organization. We have good, what they call past performances. It's what the federal government likes to see, that you've done this work before, and that those organizations, those agencies will continue to work with you again. So we can show them what we've done and show them how we've done it, and we've produced and executed.
You mentioned federal businesses or the federal agency, as well as travel and tourism. If I'm a small business and I'm interested in hiring Brensis, is that a possibility?
Absolutely. We cater to the smaller to mid to large organizations also. We can do digital marketing. We can help these small businesses get more marketing for their dollars. We have different packages available, whether you just need social media, whether you need creative services like logos, or you need menus designed, or we're speaking with an organization right now that works with veterans, and they need public relations plan developed for them for outreach to veterans. So we have the capability and the opportunity to be able to work with organizations, whether large, small, medium, federal agencies, DMOs, beaches. We can help everyone get the reach that they need to get the return on investment they need for the dollars to bring in the business.
When we first started working together, you showed me one of the campaigns you worked on for PTSD awareness. And I'm curious what one of your favorite campaigns that you've worked on is.
Actually, that is one of my favorite. That's a contract that we do with the Veterans Affairs, and we're redesigned a website. We migrated it from Ruby on Rails to Drupal, and we do all of the content. We have regular meetings, content meetings, where we talk about the content we're putting on there, how it looks, the feel. We also do video production. We interview veterans with PTSD and let them tell their stories. Then we put those videos on the website, and we also put that content on social media.
That's great. And how is it for you as a veteran, someone who served in the Air Force, working to push these initiatives with fellow veterans?
Wow, I have multiple feelings about that. And when I say multiple feelings, they're all good feelings of happiness and joy, sometimes sadness. I lost a friend recently who had PTSD last year, actually. So, I mean, it makes me think about him sometimes, but it makes me think also what we're doing is helping him and veterans like him.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite, because also how I enjoy, to answer your question, sometimes seeing the work that we do because I'm a veteran comes back to me. A lot of the newsletters that we work on with the VA, that because I'm a veteran, I get them. They're emailed to me. I've reached out to a couple of my people that are working on those different projects that we do with the VA who aren't veterans. I'll send them some of the things that we've done after they've been distributed and let them know, see, this that you worked on right here has been distributed to millions of veterans all over the world. And sometimes seeing their faces when I just come out of nowhere and tell them that, it brings a little bit of joy to my heart also. So it's touching, but it's also a great sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. That's awful, but it's great, the work that you're doing. I really appreciate it and have had family who served, so thank you.
Yeah, I enjoy all of the veterans that I've worked with, the veterans that I've served with, and the current active duty military now.
Larry, is there anything else you want to add to our conversation?
Other than I'd say I'm passionate about the work that we do. Some of the work that we do is fun. Some of it is not so fun, meaning it can be sad from time to time. But when you do outreach, you have to get everything out there. You have to meet as many people as you can. You have to touch as many opportunities as you can. It's all about the impressions that we make online now. As you can see, it's all about the amount of people that the depth of the reach. So other than that, I would definitely say we work hard. We put in a lot to get to where we are now, and we'll continue to work hard and go further beyond.
Thank you. That was great. So for a quick recap of today's episode, we talked to co-host Larry Aldrich and got some pointers about federal procurement as well as tourism and travel marketing. If you're a small business, how you can also work with Brensis and Aqua, and so much more. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to find more information about the podcast, please visit aquatalks.com. You can leave us a review. You can like us and follow us on social media.
If you would like a free consultation, please reach out to us on aquatalks.com. Send us an email, send us a link, a like, follow us. We're around. Please stay tuned for our next episode.
You've been listening to Aqua Talks, where marketing innovation takes center stage with bold ideas and actionable insights. Ready to take your strategies to the next level? Visit aquatalks.com to book your free consultation and explore resources that empower you to thrive in today's fast-paced marketing world. Until next time, stay bold, stay inspired, stay imaginative.